see me sweating a bit. The reason I'm sweating is because I just carried the biggest art piece I now own up the stairs by probably the most successful artist that walked planet Earth. I'm super excited to reveal this art piece to you. Something I'm super excited about. I never did an actual video myself, I guess showing a bit of my day, but now you get to actually see what a little bit of my day looked like. So I'm excited. Once again, I'm gonna reveal this artwork to you. It's by Damien Hirst. If you do not know who Damien Hirst is and you're an artist, then I don't even know how you're an artist. Basically, he's one of the most innovative artists that walk Earth, probably the most financially successful artist. Some people say he's worth $1 billion, and I now own one of his pieces. He recently released a limited collection. This collection here. And when he released this collection, I just had to have it. I've definitely been a huge fan. Never had the money to afford any of his works. They're like crazy expensive. But now I'm actually owning a Damien Hirst piece. I haven't seen this piece yet. We're gonna see this piece together. And it's exciting. To give a little bit about Damien Hirst, he created pieces like putting actual sharks inside of tanks of resin like this. He also did some of the most amazing things as far as just mind-blowing things, which is what I call the wow factor. And at that point, I became a huge fan since I was maybe 14 years old. And now being 24 and owning one of his pieces is like a dream. It's like owning a nice car for some people, or their dream home, or going on a dream vacation. So we're gonna check this artwork out together. I'm gonna have to move this desk first, and after I move this desk, we're gonna look at all the details of this work, and I'm excited. I know this video is giving you a glimpse of my home. If you wanna see a house tour, I'll be more than happy to do one. As you probably could see just looking behind me, I'm a very, very minimalistic person. I wear white and black t-shirts. I have absolutely no furniture besides a desk. Also, you wouldn't see anything like a toaster or a coffee maker. I don't like stuff, period. I don't like stuff, so I don't have nothing in my home. But if you want to see a house tour, I'll be more than happy to do a house tour. If you want to know why I'm so minimal when it comes to the things, I can even do a video about that. Leave that in a comment and let me know. But back to this artwork. Tom Box's artwork. I'm super excited. We want to see what it look like, so I'm gonna just get straight to it. Okay, we're gonna look at this artwork together. Super excited. Okay, as I already mentioned, I'm not the best camera guy, so I'm gonna just try to showcase this work the best that I can. And I have my guy Hector edit the video so it can look nice. I'm gonna try to get some B-roll too, whatever that may look like. Good luck with that. But with that being said, let's get to it.
A few moments later.
Holy shit. For quality, I did not notice the quality on this piece is ridiculous. I mean, absolutely ridiculous. I don't want to stand it straight because I don't want it to fall over. But this piece is crazy. I know the camera's not getting a ton of the details, but this piece has so many details in it. Like, it's ridiculous. They have these little glitter effects to it. So I can catch that on the camera. So as you can see, I have these little glitter effects throughout the entire piece with the butterflies. By the way, I'm a huge fan of butterflies myself. So this piece was really a no-brainer for me. I had to have this piece. So yeah, this is the Theodora piece. And there was 3,000 of these made, a little over 3,000. And I'm number 1,555. This is maybe 15 pounds. This is a G-clay print. It's on an aluminum panel. You can see the signature here on the back. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm gonna jump in my computer and I'm gonna show you the artwork that I purchased. It was from Henny Gallery. It was a Damien Hirst piece from the collection of the Empresses, and I'm super excited about it. The one I got was the Theodora. I think it's the best looking one. I don't like symmetrical shapes, and I feel like it gives a bit of I don't know the word, chaoticness, if that's a word, but I just like this art in a piece. and I don't like things being so symmetrical and stuff. So this is why I went with this piece. But as you can see here, here's the website. This is the site. If you want to look at some of the artworks from the work, I went personally with the physical print because I want it in my home, and just the piece I love the most. And you can see these are them right now in the NFT space, which are pretty cool. And you could trade them at any point for those who wanted to trade the digital copy for a physical copy, which I think is pretty cool. But you can see the price points here if you still want to actually purchase, which I think these are gonna go up in value a ton. But the options were pretty cool. There were 5 different pieces. I found the one I liked the most, and that's the one I just decided to purchase. Now, I know some of you may have different things to say, different opinions about this, and to be quite frank, I just honestly don't care. But with that being said, I'll show you. So here are the different options here. As you can see, there was a few different options. I didn't think any of these was attractive, just in my opinion, except this one. This one is absolutely stunning. I don't know why. I do know why. It's literally how it's symmetrical, right? But it still look randomly placed, even though it's not. Everything else here is just too formatted, and I'm personally just not a big fan of that. So I end up going with this piece here. I've seen people already looking to resell these pieces for 10, 15. I even seen the guy selling this for 20,000 bucks. Personally, I won't ever sell mine. I'm probably gonna keep it for my entire life. I want it. It's like my first big art piece, so it means a ton to me. So I plan on keeping it for quite some time. And as you can see, here's a pretty big piece of the description and everything. I'm not gonna read all of this stuff. You can look at it in your own time if you want. But this is the piece I decided to go with. And it's just absolutely stunning. Simply said, it's stunning. Now, you may be wondering, why did I decide to buy this art piece? Why didn't buy one of my clients' art piece or donated the money or whatever the case may be? And the reason I brought this art piece is simply because I wanted to. That's why I purchased it. I always wanted a Damien Hirst piece. I also want a Cause piece, Jeff Koons piece, Takashi Murakami, and about 10 other artist pieces, and I will have their pieces before I leave this earth. Now, it's more than an art piece for me. Damien Hirst was the artist that really got me into art, and I was fascinated with art way before I found out about Damien Hirst, which was when I was about 14 years old. But it was his artwork that made me realize this is the place I wanted to be. It was his work. When I seen it, I was just blown away. I didn't think people could take things that far. His sculptures, his works just was mind-blowing to me. Him, and especially like Jeff Koons, the big balloon sculptures were just phenomenal. And when I seen those works, it just inspired me. It just showed me that there were no limits when it came to creating artwork, which I thought was fantastic. And then I became obsessed with these artists and following these artists just from that year. I forgot how old I was. I was in the 8th grade going to the 9th grade. So I had to be around 13, 14-ish, maybe. And at that time, I knew I was fascinated. I was hooked. It was like I was looking at art every single day, and I dreamed of, at this time, I didn't know I was going to be helping artists sell artwork, so I was strictly dreaming of just creating beautiful works myself and just having them shown all over the world. And it just was a passion. I became obsessed looking at these artists' works and just creating my own work at the moment. So being able to finally own one of these pieces means more than the world to me. Honestly, it means so much. I look at these artworks like my degree. This is what I worked hard for. This is my, I guess you could say, validation that I'm doing something right, if that makes sense. And the reason I wanted to document this video, because one, it was my most I guess you could say exciting piece I own so far, and then two, I think it inspire a lot of artists if you, in multiple ways. One, if you create an artwork at the moment, think about how you want that buyer to interact with opening up that piece for the first time. What type of experience you want them to have when they see your artwork. Two, what would it mean to you for someone to purchase your artwork? A lot of other artists are also passionate about other artists' works as well. Maybe you want to work really hard and purchase an artist's work. Who is that artist? How much do their work cost? What would you have to do to purchase that work? And more importantly, this video is made to hopefully inspire you. I don't like saying the word motivate because I feel like motivation runs out, but more importantly, inspire you to keep going and want to become more and more successful as an artist. And that's the goal. The goal is to really grow and become that best version of yourself in the art space, and not just in the art space, but just in life in general. Before I started my company, which is Artist Rise, I was literally spending my days sleeping on the floor and going to work. I didn't know exactly how I was going to succeed. I knew I wanted to help artists the minute I left art school, which was Kansas City Art Institute. By the way, the Art Institute is an amazing place. It was an amazing art institute. I had some of my best days at that art school. But when I left school, I didn't know exactly how I was going to help artists sell artwork online. I spent 4 years sleeping on the floor trying to figure things out. And then eventually I felt that I cracked the code and started working with some of the artists who I still work with to this day, and help them make sales consistently month after month. And from spending that time on the floor now to buying expensive artworks, and trust me, artworks could get, as people know, really, really expensive. So this is literally nothing. But buying artworks and being in my own home and doing what I love full time, this shows that anything is doable. Literally anything is doable. And with that being said, you may have a goal set. Your goal may be $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 per month. And if that's your goal, raise it. Go for the moon. Ask yourself what you really want in this world and look at that goal every single day. Back when I was sleeping on the floor, I had my goal on the back of my door, on the mirror, and I kept it in my wallet. I wrote it down, folded up, and kept it in my wallet, and I would look at it at least 3 times a day. Three times a day. And I still look at my goals to this day. I think about what I want to achieve. And I'm gonna tell you this, the best way to achieve amazing things is don't set financial goals, set impactful goals. So for example, my goals right now is to help 1,000 artists sell their artwork. My goals right now is to be featured in Forbes 30 Under 30 and a couple pretty other cool things I really love to achieve, and that's my goal. One of my goals is to help an artist cross $1 million in art sales. We help artists cross multiple 6 figures, but now I want to help an artist cross $1 million. But when you set goals like this, your work ethic becomes slightly different. You work a bit harder because you're not driven by finances, you're driven by impact. And impact goes a long, long way. When you focus on impact and creating change in the world, it's going to allow you to stand in the most horrific places. It's going to allow you to go through adversity. When I first got started and I helped a few artists make $10,000 in a month, I received a ton of backlash. I mean, a lot. So many people just started making claims about me online, saying I wasn't legit, this guy isn't real. Even though I was showing my face online, I don't know how people consider me not to be real when I was showing who I was. But in times like that, it really did get hard for me. I even thought about stopping at that point because things did get sad, especially at this time. I didn't have any team. It was just me operating by myself, trying to figure things out and just help artists succeed. And when you send tons of people sending negative energy your way, it could get defeated. But when you focus on those impactful goals and you remind yourself of those goals every single day, it keeps you on your heels and it keeps you moving forward. And as long as you keep your goals in front of you and they're impactful and they become bigger than yourself, you will never lose focus. And I want to make this video, I know I'm kind of going on a tangent, but I wanted just to make this video to inspire all of the artists that want to make a living creating artwork, to inspire those who want to be in the biggest galleries. Even though I'm not a fan of galleries myself, I know I want to inspire those who want to become independent and have thousands or hundreds of thousands or millions of followers online. I want to inspire those who just want to be able to work from wherever they want in the world and just achieve whatever it is you put your mind to. I hope you found this valuable. Also, I hope you enjoyed watching the unboxing. I never did anything like this before, so I know this video probably a mess and all over the place, but definitely like, subscribe. I'm going to be sharing a ton when it comes to selling your artwork online, and then how to start making sales from zero and grow as fast as you want to grow online. I'm the founder of Artist Rise. My name is Gerard, and my goal here is just simply to help as many artists as I possibly can. As you heard, the goal is to get to 1,000 artists. We are halfway there, and we're gonna get there, and it's gonna be a fun journey. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Once again, like, subscribe, leave a comment if you want me to do a house tour. I do a house tour upstairs and downstairs of my home and show you the way I live. I spend literally 97% of my time in my home. And then also let me know if there are any other videos you would like to see. You could just put that in the comments below, and I'm more than happy to make videos about those topics. With that being said, I'll see you on the next video. Peace.